lovelies! So today I'm going to be sharing with you my TBR for the Manga Madness Readathon. This readathon was created by Jade and it runs from August 3rd to the 11th. I will leave the link for the Twitter account, the hashtag, and the sign up post all down below. Here, I have 8 books on my TBR. I'm not going to try to pronounce any of the author's name because I know I'll pronounce them incorrectly, so I'm just going to show you the cover and say the title. First up is 10 Count. I don't know anything about this. This actually just popped up on my public library's website, so I decided to borrow it and give it a try. Next we have 𝗠𝗱𝗃 Volume 6, The Future. I read the bind up of Volume 2 last month and it was incredibly emotional. I was hesitant on reading this because I don't really like this character that its perspective it's from. I wouldn't say I don't like him, he's just not really a favorite of mine, but I have heard from a couple of my friends it is really good, so I'm gonna give it a try. Next we have I Hear the Sunspot Volume 2, or Theory of Happiness. I'm not sure if that's technically classified as Volume 2. I read Volume 1. I'm not sure if it was last month or the month before that, and I absolutely loved it. I can't believe that it was supposed to be just that and there wasn't supposed to be a sequel from it, so I'm really excited to pick this up and find out what happens next with these two characters. Next we have Snow White with the Red Hair. This was another one that I was really excited for, and it took a while for my library to get copies, but they finally got them, so now I can read this. The Water Dragon's Bride. I don't know too much about this. I think if I remember correctly from when I came across this, she somehow manages to come across a water dragon, and I guess to prove that she's the bride and can stay, she has to do a survival test. I think that's the gist of it. I could be completely wrong, but I'm curious to give this a read. It looks very cute. Next we have 𝗠𝗱𝗃𝗀𝘀 Can't Communicate. This was one I was incredibly excited for. I first heard about it at an Indigo spring preview. I think it was a spring preview. Basically 𝗠𝗱𝗃 has social anxiety and she has a hard time communicating with others, and so people kind of think that she's just too cool, has a cool reserve, and I believe the character in the back here kind of learns of her secret, and I think a friendship kind of blooms from there. Next we have, I probably should have looked up how to pronounce this before I did this, but 𝗠𝗱𝗃𝗀𝘀? If that's not how I pronounce it, I'm really sorry. I think it's 𝗠𝗱𝗃𝗀𝘀. So I came across this on NetGalley. It was a read now option and I downloaded it, but it was actually in a PDF format that was really difficult to read on an e-reader. So I managed to find a copy at the library, and yeah, we're gonna give this a go. I believe there's 3 or 4 of these out now, and each volume focuses on a different character. I know some people who've read this already, they've either enjoyed it or they did not like it, so I'm really curious to see where I end up on that spectrum. And then my last book is The Ancient Magus Bride Supplement 1 by what did I say? I wasn't going to try to pronounce the author's names. 𝗠𝗱𝗃𝗀𝘀? Maybe. I should just stop. This is one of my favorite series, and I'm impatiently waiting for the next volume to come out in September, so in the meantime I'm going to start reading the supplements and the official guide that they've released. So this one I believe is kind of just a breakdown in terms of the characters and what is happening in the storyline. But yeah, so I'm excited to read this. So that is my TBR for the Manga Madness Readathon Round 7. Let me know down below if you're participating, if you read manga, if you have any recommendations of other series I should give a try.